To Allah, be with to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who has guided us from the darkness into the brightness in this room and hereafter. And I will never forget to thank to the Mr. and Mrs. Judge who has given me the opportunity to talk in here and to deliver several of my speech that I want to talk today. And of course, I think it's my saying my thank you to the chairman who has mentioned my name for giving me a good time and for giving me looking at facing every single day. That the human keeps seeking the research, upgrading and finding the new things every single day. That makes them more exciting than before. That makes that human needs becomes easier. And one of the biggest human achievements is social media. That social media can be used everywhere. That's really make easier the human each time they use social media. That can make them get contact interaction with the so far people outside in exactly time when they want. So actually, it is social media that we can use it everywhere. It is, of course, it has many advantages. It has many important things. It's like intercultural communication. Imagine what if we can talk not only with the same public like Indonesia, but at the same time we can talk with the foreign people outside there. At the same time when we want, when we have the intent that we want to talk with another so far there, at the same time we can have the concept of social media and we can get the interaction at the same time in the time when we want to talk with him or her. And also, but this question now about how can we introduce that social media? How can we introduce this culture into the foreign people that have the different culture, that have the different society? Actually, basically, it's simple. Because I got a normal solution for it. It's like the first one, we can use the vlog. Like by through this vlog, that we can introduce, like our culture, we can record. We can record our cultural activity and we post it into the application or the platform that formal that like YouTube, like YouTube, that everyone around this world can see and can watch that our culture, how we see the culture, our culture looks like. And in the same time, of course, that is culture which introducing. That through the social media we can introducing our culture in the same time, that all the people can attract, all the people can find out that actually how so much, how so far the culture that they never seen before. How so much the culture that they never seen in their life as long as they're alive. And then, that's why through the social media, we invite them to participate at using social media for well. And at the same time, we can show that the good and positive impact of social media. And we invite each of us to use the social media as good as possible at using. And of course, through social media, I think it's really a good, effective way to communicate our culture. And of course, through finding out about the social media and through finding out about this culture, which is so deep, which is so far, right? And for this it can make us more and more attractive at speed. It can make us more and more attractive at loving our own culture, at keeping our culture, at pride feeling, and having a pride feeling to our own culture. Ladies and gentlemen, as we know now, how much that the people they prefer to the another provide, another foreigner cultural side there. How much the people like the prefer to another original side there? Well, actually, what they didn't observe, how it's so unbelievable that the culture that they actually have. That actually, how many that the people abuse at social media at using prostitution, gambling online, deception, hoax. Ladies and gentlemen, let's turn back to our own self. How much have you used the social media for well? How much have we deserved as a human capable of using the social media for well? And I think there is no doubt why many cultures become forgotten. And of course, therefore, let's now we begin to raise our hand. Let's begin to raise our feelings, our sincerity, our careness to care and to sharing this culture through the social media. And of course, at the time we can make sharing to another people etc. We can keep and giving the small education inside that culture, and we can take sharing and exchange this culture in another way. And of course, without forget to give our best to our own culture. Because indeed, the battery will never produce the good fruit. And I think those are all the speech that I call deliver today. I'm very thankful for you guys for your attention. I'm very sorry for the mistake that I think that I made in the German talk. And that's all. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
6 minutes.
What a great performance from Ahmad, Jundi, Mulya. And now we're welcoming the judges to give some feedback for the participants.
Ahmad, Jundi, Mulya. Okay, so I call you Ahmad, right? Is it okay? Alright, so what needs to be improved, Ahmad? For next performance, if you have any occasions related to speech, what you need to do first is you need to have a necessary stress on the word, syllable, phrase, or sentence that you might think it is important for the audience to know. So you should not. Yes, it's okay for you to speak fast, but you slow a bit, and there is a important information inside your speech, right? So you should not speak fast. So you should not speak fast from the very beginning till the end of the process. Okay, that's number one. Number two, in terms of speech, it is quite different with monologue, with other ordinary monologue, where you speak to the front, up front, and the audience listen to your speech, right? The difference in speech is you are not only dealing with logical explanation and reasoning, evidence, etc., which is you have shown it in your script. You provide example, you provide evidence, research, and etc. That's what I like. But it also needs to talk to the heart of the audience, right? So choosing the word correctly, choosing the quotes correctly, for example, and then while wanting to touch those audience heart, it's not only by through using the word, right? But you also need to have a visual expressions that what I want from you. If you want to talk about something, show your sadness, for example, so it can help you bring the audience emotions toward your speech. Okay? But what I like is the self-confidence that we